So Corbin is not doing well. It's 2 a.m. Corbin, you gotta get your shoes on. Okay, let's test your oxygen again too. Right away. Okay, get your shoes on. Here, you can bring this blanket. It was cold last time, remember? Okay. Let's go get in the car. I got my keys, I got my phone. Okay. You good? Comfortable? Corbin's oxygen is at 76. That's the lowest I've ever seen it with him. So we are going to the emergency room because he couldn't even sleep because it was too hard to breathe. And that is when it is no bueno, huh? When Corbin's this struggling to breathe, he's had asthma for ever since he was 2 years old. But when he's struggling to breathe this bad, he can't really talk. And it's very difficult to walk around and do anything really. Usually, he's doing better at it right now where he's not coughing too much, but typically if he's feeling this sick, he'll just cough and cough and cough and cough and struggle breathing, struggle sleeping, struggle doing anything really. So he's not only having a hard time breathing, but he's just really struggling with his oxygen. His lips are a little tiny bit grayish looking to me. I've never thought they look blue whenever he's got low oxygen, but when he has low oxygen, he definitely looks, I don't know a better way to put it other than he just looks sick. We got some oxygen. Do you think that oxygen is helping you a little bit? Not really? Well, I know that your lips look a tiny bit more pink, which makes me feel a little bit better, but they're gonna give you a breathing treatment. And you're gonna be feeling so much better. That's a really good point. Because even with the oxygen, I had checked him at home just before coming in here, and he was 76. And I was like, okay, that's the lowest I've ever seen it.
Yeah. 89 to 90 is as low as you really want it to be. Normal is 90 or above.
Okay.
Okay, so he's
So
kind of
emergency room if it goes below, because he's been below almost all week.
Really?
Well, three days, these past 3 days. He has gotten some steroids. He had to get an IV. It wasn't very much fun. Then he's got his oxygen on, and he had a breathing treatment, and overall he's feeling a little bit better. Corbin has decided that there's some things at the hospital that make it not so bad.
Jello.
He likes the Jello and applesauce and pudding, the stuff that they have here.
And yummy things.
Yeah, the stuff that you don't normally get at home, huh? This is the weird part. We had a video of what was going on with Corbin day before yesterday, so not too long ago, and he was having the same issue, but it just got really bad tonight, and typically he has a better reaction to the medicine, but it has been much harder to get him to be feeling better this time around. So it makes me feel a little bit more like, not helpless, but just knowing that I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do when it gets to that point. So he needed to come in. He needed to get oxygen. Even with the oxygen, he's hovering at 90. So, I mean, I think he did go up past it. Yeah, he's at 91 now. Corbin cannot feed himself because he's got an IV in this arm, so he's trying to keep it straight so it doesn't hurt. In the other hand, he only has one hand, so I get to spoon feed him. He said, you better explain to them why. So he doesn't want anybody thinking he's just, what?
Spoiled.
Spoiled. You're not spoiled. You're a good kid. How are you feeling now, though?
Better than before.
Yeah, a lot better?
Well, at least I can talk now.
Yeah. You couldn't even talk there for a minute.
Before though, it was like, if I talk, it hurts. It was so bad.
You're doing a lot better than you were a minute ago.
Yeah, it was like, the time in Payson, I had a really bad asthma attack, and then I puked on the side of the stroller because it was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want him to wake up. So he finally fell asleep. And it's almost 6:30 in the morning.
What? Pancakes and hash browns and bacon and sausage and syrup in a tiny little container. Look at that. Look at how fancy that is.
I just wish I could keep the container.
You can.
Okay.
He's a container. He likes containers. So this is called the cream cheese waffle. I said send it up. He can taste it and find out if he likes it.
And
What do you
this is
think?
Yogurt.
Yeah? You hungry?
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a parfait and I got, crepes with fruit and bacon, sausage, potatoes, and an orange. It looks good. That's where I slept last night. Here's a tour of our hospital room. That's been beeping nonstop, but it's just to check his oxygen and it's not on right now. But he's watching Jimmy Neutron. So I guess we have this closet here, and I bet that's for my stuff to go in. Yep. And I didn't even think about that. I just threw it out here everywhere. But there's a little sink, place to wash hands, puke bags. Corbin's got Gatorade, and I've got water. He's saving this peanut butter and jelly Uncrustables. And he wanted all these containers. Everybody's been spoiling him, huh? He's kind of happy right now. It's better now. He was really struggling for a minute there. Anyways, so he is feeling so much better. And I'm feeling a lot better too, because I finally got a whole bunch of sleep. It's been overall a good day. The kids sent the sweetest Marco Polo for Corbin. And it was just telling him how much they love him and how they hope he gets better, and they're praying for him.
Hey Corbin, how's it going? We heard you are at the hospital, and we were all thinking about you, and we care about you, and we miss you, and we hope you get better soon.
And I got this pen. I got this pen. I hope you will be happy when you get a supper if you do good.
I really hope you're gonna be okay.
Me too. So we hope to hear back from you soon and see how you're doing and get updated. Maybe you guys are sleeping because you guys were up late. But we're all going to say a prayer for you right now, and we love you, Corbin, and we miss you, and we hope that you come home very soon.
Thank you guys. That's so sweet of you to say that you love Corbin and you're praying for him. He needs prayers right now because he is not feeling very good. This is where he's been for the last while. He's just in the hospital bed. Good thing we brought this nice fluffy blanket, because otherwise he'd have this scratchy one like this that he's not as enjoyable. He's doing a lot better. They're probably going to come in and reevaluate him and see if he's able to stabilize his oxygen enough to go home. So we'll see. Okay, he's getting his chest x-rayed right now.
Put your head straight. Yep, perfect. And then tilt your head up just a little bit. A little bit more. Right there, that looks great.
But pretty nice, you know, you can see his heart bore very well. The diaphragms are sharp and clear.
Okay, we are at home. Max said, I'll go with you guys. Yeah, you better go with us. Corbin is still at the hospital. He's very close by. I made sure everything was good with him. Everybody's gonna come and see Corbin and see how he's doing. I feel like it's important that they see him while he's at the hospital, because once he gets home it's gonna be back to normal, and I just feel like they need to realize how serious this is and that it's not just a game, or he's not there just to have treats or to be pampered. Okay, we are all in the car and everybody's headed over to the hospital, and I just want to let all the kids know that Corbin is feeling really good right now. He's acting normal and feeling really good, but it's only because he's been given a lot of medicine to help him feel really good. And so that's why he's got to stay at the hospital for another day, because we need to see if he can feel that way without the medicine, or at least the medicine needs to help him for another little bit. Also, don't run everywhere when we get to the hospital. You need to be patient and you need to stay by me and Dad, and then when it's time to go, it's time to go, okay? Okay, we're here. Alright, this is where we're going, right here. Open that. Yeah, and be quiet. Don't be crazy. Here you go. Let's go this way. Hey, you getting your breathing treatment?
Hello. Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
It's like a room fit for a king in here.
Has your oxygen been good? Oh yeah, 94. That's great.
So he's been consistently above 90 long enough that they don't need to give him any more oxygen.
Do you want some food?
Is that the idea?
And I said, I'm pretty sure they're right here. And he was like, oh, like he just knew all along there was some french fries here.
You just take this off.
You are a fast cheesecake eater. I ordered one too many cheesecakes. Maybe on accident, maybe on purpose. We'll never know.
These are too small.
Accident.
All the kids are enjoying themselves here for a minute.
And it was like,
Are you happy you came? You almost didn't come today.
no, Max.
Yeah, that's
what
good.
do you want?
Yeah.
So no high five.
Yeah.
It's good for the kids to see Corbin. I love Charlie sincerely. How are you
But I
feeling?
got a toothbrush.
Just like
Where
genuinely.
is that? And I was like, oh, I tried to catch it on camera, but I didn't. But it was very sweet. It's good for them to see him like this. It's good for them to see him in the hospital and struggling, because you know.
To appreciate him.
Yeah, and not just be like, okay, he's home now, everything's normal, you know, and to them it would be like nothing ever happened, but to see him like this, it's like, it's different.
I remember this.
Yeah.
It's much different. And thankfully the hospital here is so sweet. They've been amazing. They have been asking him for,
He's got to be the only person in here right now, isn't he?
well, it sure feels like it, because the way that they're treating him is like he's gold, and like everybody's like, is there anything else you want? We've had multiple, probably 10 different people come and be like, anything else? Is there anything else you want? He's like, he's asked a couple times. Oh, I was gonna possibly grab like video games for him or something.
So
He's getting bored,
He
that's
really
one
would.
thing.
Bring his math book. That's a good idea.
He's like, I gotta get out of here. It is
over.
time
Time
to
to
go.
go. Time to
It's
go.
getting dark outside. The kids still need to get real food, dinner. They've had some food while they've been here, but not too much. And they loved it. They were in heaven. All of them want to come here because it's like a hotel with.
It really is.
It really has been. It's like a hotel with room service, and they even call it room service. I was like, all right, see you guys later.
Where are you staying?
Yep, I gotta stay with Corbin. Bye. Was that fun having everybody come? It's kind of special, huh? They get to show they love him, which is important. especially these kids. All right. It's a beautiful day. Too bad we're in here stuck. Just kidding. We're not stuck. I'm sure they'd say we could go if we wanted, but it is a beautiful day. The sun is shining and we got a good night's rest, which was surprising actually, because I was expecting to not get a good night's rest with everything. But they did a good job of just letting us rest through the night. Letting Corbin rest, letting me rest. I know they probably came in like 5 times, but it was more of just a knock and kind of check to see we're okay. And once they saw we were asleep, they just walked out. And it was like, God, I got used to that throughout the night. And I just slept from, I think we fell asleep at like 9:30 and we slept until 6. So how many, 8.5 hours or something? It was really, really good, and I'm feeling amazing. And Corbin's been getting to pick movies to watch. He basically was like, Mom, I know what my medicine is. And I was like, what? And he's like, getting to watch TV all day while people bring me food. Awesome.
You guys anything else? Give us a call, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. Look at that. He asked for 2 different kinds of cereal. There's some toast. Oh, there's gotta be butter and jam. We gotta get butter and jam with that. Oh. Okay, time to eat. Ooh, an omelet, a Danish, and biscuits and gravy and yogurt. Oh, my mouth is watering. Hey, we're getting the IV out. Okay, we're done. All right,
Ready for some exercise?
look who's here.
You missed it at home, or are you happy to leave the hospitality of the hospital?
I'm just ready.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think he had to think about it for a little bit too long, though. He has loved it.
Been a nice little vacation, huh?
Yeah, and this bag is full of stuff that we got from this hospital.
Well, hopefully we
It
don't
has
have
been
this
like-
happen again, because
I
that's an
know.
expensive vacation, if you ask me.
Oh, sunshine!
The IV and I,
Seen sunshine in a while, have you?
I have.
Well, I was just thinking about how Corbin was pampered the whole time and how now he loves the hospital and wants to come back as soon as possible. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? If you're going to be paying a lot of money for a hospital stay, you might as well get pampered while you're there.
It's true.
But I
You might
also-
take advantage of it.
Everyone wants to get pampered.
Well, you know, I was just barely thinking about that, and I was thinking, well, I think it wasn't just that they were like taught to be so kind and bring anything that the patient wants and like treat the patient like gold. It was really like that. They were so good. But I also think it was mixed a little bit with just how bad he was when we came in.
Yeah.
Like, nobody was joking. It was like very serious. They were like, they saw how bad it was, and I feel like they felt bad for him. You know, they were like, oh, this little kid is like struggling so hard to breathe, and like they saw the seriousness of the situation and how hard it was for him, and I think they were just like, oh, he's feeling better. Now I'm just gonna give him candy and stuff to make his life so much better, because it was not good for a long time. So anyways, time to get a prescription. Okay, now that that's over with, now that we know everyone is angry. Sandra Brand says, nobody is perfect. You be the way you are, and that's that. You can't please everybody. When we went to USA, we went there too, but Bryce Canyon is much more beautiful. Sorry for my bad English. I am from Holland. Oh, cool. I'm glad to see you're watching from Holland. That's awesome. Jen G said, what a beautiful video. Loved the commentary at the end. Thanks for being raw. And it's not always easy to be raw, hence I didn't show you when it happened, because it's not easy, especially when you're in the moment, which is why I like to, one of the things that is my guideline for when we're struggling is if in the middle of being angry at each other, that is not when we discuss how to necessarily fix everything. It's like, no, we need to calm down before we talk to each other. Otherwise, we're going to say things that we did not mean and that we do not agree with. And that's something me and Michael have always done, is like, if we get upset with each other, we give each other some space and we calm down and then we talk to each other, and we don't avoid talking to each other. It's like, no, we calm down just enough so that we can get back together and recognize that we love each other. And sometimes that even means going to sleep for the night, because I think that there was some advice I was given once that was like, never go to bed angry. Well, sometimes if you're tired, it's not going to be the best time to discuss things. And so it's better to go to sleep and then get up and immediately talk about the things that you did not talk about before. That's just my opinion. It might work differently for other people, but that's how I feel about it. Archie Marshall says, I love you guys. I've been watching yours for 4 years now. So that's cool. Thank you for watching. And I appreciate all of your guys' support with, just like, nothing crazy is going on in my life. It's not like it's a big deal, but I still appreciate that you guys are being understanding of just real life and real emotions, and not telling me to shove it, like not telling me to just not feel it, or that I have to be perfect, because I don't, and I never will have to, even if everybody in the world tells me I have to. It's not true. I am just a human, and there's nothing special necessarily. There's nothing that I have to be perfect with. It's like, I'm just going to do my best. That's all I can do, is my best. So anyways, thank you guys for coming and joining me today. And sorry if I talk for way too long. I'm really going to work on it. But thank you guys for coming, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.